Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Wonderful Announcer, for that lovely intro. Hello there, everyone. Once again, you know who I am. I've been introed as Big Beefy E. I'm Eric Lima. You're watching from my Big Beefy Man Cave, Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Yes, I got macaroni and cheese stains on me. I should have changed this shirt. But might I digress? Yeah, hello there. You're watching the 47th episode of the show. And we're going to talk about what happened last night on AEW Dynamite. As you know, today is September the 29th, 2022. In fact, I do believe this is either yesterday's date or today's date. 42 years ago, the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring premiered. I'm talking about Bullseye. And even though it's the 42nd anniversary, you know, tomorrow I will be playing Bullseye on Fearless Friday. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun with this one. So can't wait for you guys to have some fun. So we're gonna do this. All right. So congratulations to Bullseye for 42 years. Also, big news before we get started on my AEW Dynamite Event Center. Rapper Coolio, who was a Grammy Award winning for the huge hit Gangsta's Paradise from the Dangerous Minds movie soundtrack album, has passed away at the age of 59. Condolences and prayers go out to the family and friends of Coolio and also fans. He also did the theme song for Kenan and Kel. So, and I think he was also part of the Monstars theme song from Space Jam, Hit 'Em High, I do believe. I believe he was part of that as well. So, so Coolio is to be missed. Passed away at the age 59. Many assume it will be a heart attack, cardiac arrest. We don't know for sure what's going on. Now, I do believe that a lot of people are talking about Hurricane Ian affecting Florida right now. A lot of people are, a lot of folks in Florida are assessing the damage and all that. For those who have lost homes or lost loved ones or lost pets or anything like that, my condolences and prayers go out to you guys in Florida. And for those, a lot of people are saying they're safe. Praise God. I'm hoping that for those who are safe, praise God. I'm hoping that you guys are safe too. Nate Knight, I don't know if you're watching, if you can hear me. I hope you're safe too. A lot of people are saying they're safe and all that, and they're going to have to reassess the damage and everything else. And I know it's a really scary thing to go through a hurricane and be without power and internet for, you know. And so at the beginning of the month, we were without power here at our house for quite a while. So that's something that, you know, I just hope everyone's okay. I just pray that everyone's okay. Hopefully no damage to your houses or your properties. Just, you know, stay safe out there, guys. If you're in the storm's path, I know I found out, according to reports, it's weakening up. It's weakening and something it's probably reduced to a tropical storm. By the time it hits landfall here, it's going to be probably just rain. Just a regular thunderstorm, probably a little rain. Once we have the weekend, October 1st, I do believe. So, see what happens. And Power Rangers Dino Fury, the second half of that second season, is out now on Netflix. I gotta redo my Netflix, reapply, resubscribe. I need to resubscribe to my Netflix, and I need a Netflix card for that. I'm getting paid tomorrow, so after work, I'm gonna go out and get myself a Netflix card and see if I can do that. So. I say so, but I'm hoping to, you know, despite what everybody's going through, I'm hoping that my videos We'll entertain you, make you smile a little bit, and let you have some fun. That's what I like to do. I've always wanted to have some fun around here, and that's what I'm going to do. And with this new room, new and improved room, and everything else, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of positive feedbacks have been on this room, and I want to say thank you to all those people who have been, like I say, the basement was, it was cool in a way where I had total privacy down there. But like I said, when it comes to being up here now, I got to be very careful because I got, hustle and bustle in and out. Sometimes we'll have if we have company over, and then that's a huge deal. So I'm trying to keep this room nice and neat and everything else, and that's my ultimate goal right now. And thanks to my father building these awesome 8x8 shelves, event center, having a TV set up and everything else, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's crazy. I still can't get over it. This is so totally awesome. So I'm very. Even though I'm happy about it in a great way, indeed. So kind of overwhelmed, but you look at it and go, maybe I can really improve, make a few changes here and there. You kind of look back at both and look, okay, what can I do here? And so, anyways, so I'm just very, very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for this, and I'm glad. Like I said, positive feedbacks are always a must. Yeah, so that's the thing, positive feedback is always a must. I'm very, very appreciative of it, and we'll get ready to rock and roll, because September is almost ending. We're going to October, and I found out Halloween is on a Monday, not a Sunday, as I thought it would be. So I'll probably do something Monday. It is Martindale Monday, so you do Battle Against the Dragon. So let's see what happens, all right? But for right now, let's worry about one day at a time. Let's worry about today. Let's worry about what happened last night on AEW Dynamite. As you know, AEW Dynamite is one of those premier shows. And you got to remember, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega are still suspended while CM Punk is injured. And we don't know if he's going to leave AEW. The dirt sheets are saying a lot of stuff. A lot of crap. And I think hopefully this is a wake-up call to Tony Khan to get things right. Or else, the WWE will blow him right out of the water. A lot of people left the WWE because of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, he is, Vince. A lot of people saying Vince is out of touch. I have to agree. Vince McMahon's up there, 77 years old. He's got to realize now, this is not the same. This is not the 80s and 90s no more. This is not the cookie cutter. I know you want to go back to that and all, but and listen, the world has progressed. Life has progressed. Times have progressed. So I think Vince is after taking so many bumps and everything else. I think Vince does need to retire because I think he's not thinking straight. But that's why Triple H and Stephanie are taking over. They know and they understand. They know and they understand. That's the cool part about it. The whole thing is sometimes they'll make mistakes. They'll trip up. That's the way life is. Sometimes we want to change our lives to make ourselves better as better people. And then all of a sudden we end up getting tripped up. Once in a while, that's happened, and hey, we do what we do best. We focus on what are our goals here. So that's basically all right. Let's talk about AEW last night from September the 28th, 2022, in Philadelphia, no less. Jericho Appreciation Society come out and celebrating Chris Jericho's Ring of Honor title win. Chris Jericho's got a new nickname for himself, the Ocho, because he won a world title 8 times. Really, the Ocho? The Ocho. We trying to be like Chad freaking Johnson or now Chad Ocho Cinco Jericho? If anybody is a stupid idiot, it's Jericho. We're calling himself the Ocho. I mean, cheapest. The Ocho? Really? The Ocho? Oh, God. And then freaking Angelo Parker, the cool hand, all of a sudden he thinks he's Roman Reigns now, saying AEW Galaxy appreciate us. I'm like, oh God, he's ripping off Roman Reigns in the bloodline. Wow, you got this. Oh my gosh. And then Matt Menard says he went and called the best pizza guy Luigi Primo. Again, second appearance on AEW before he got punched in. First, it's like, he's got a punchable face now? I mean, the guy wants to be entertained. He likes to make some pizza. Let him make some pizza and wrestle. You're talking about freaking Ethan Page, old ego, punches him out in this first appearance. Now, Daniel Garcia, I can understand where he's coming from. But Well, I like Luigi Primo. He helped make the pizza from the best in New York. And oh my gosh, here we go. And here comes Matt Menard goes, none of you is going to have any pizza. Hey, Daddy Magic Matt Menard, if you're watching this YouTube, son, if we wanted your pizza, we asked for it. But guess what? We don't want your freaking pizza. And you know what? If I had my way, I steal the pizza, replace it with NyQuil flavored rotisserie chicken. All right, that's what I would do. Because you guys are such means and bullies. My gosh. And so, anyways, just to pay them back. Oh, we can't get your pizza? Okay, steal the pizza, replace it with NyQuil flavored rotisserie chicken. I'm just kidding. That's what I call people who are being stupid from now on. NyQuil chicken eaters. Hey, or did you eat the NyQuil chicken again? Are you that dense or something like that? That would be really funny. I'll probably use that tonight on Rant and Rave. Might I digress? I just want to be funny. Don't eat NyQuil flavored chicken. Don't even make it. I don't recommend it. Why TikTok thinks about doing this crap? You got me. Anyways, but it gives me an opportunity to say something funny out of it. Like if have you been eating, or if somebody says something to me really, really stupid or something like that, have you been eating a NyQuil flavored chicken? That's how stupid it is. Stupid. It is a stupid thing. Trust me on this one. So it's about as stupid as some of your statements out there. Some of the haters' comments. So Bryan Danielson came out. Actually, Daniel Garcia, before Bryan Danielson came out, punches Primo, addresses Jericho, and he's about fed up. He's about fed up. He's like, this is ridiculous. So Jericho's about to ask him a question. Are you a sports entertainer or a pro wrestler? Bryan Danielson came out, and Daddy Magic Matt Menard starts running his mouth. Matt Menard, that guy's got a loud mouth. That guy's loud mouth so big you could put you could put a family of 4 inside of it. You know what I mean? It's like, jeepers, it's like Matt Menard doesn't know when to shut up. God, guy talks so loud. You want to taste? No. Easy on the caffeine there, friend. Oh, goodness sakes. So, anyways, Bryan Danielson went one-on-one with Daddy Magic Matt Menard, and then when Angelo Parker, the cool hand, tried to get involved, Claudio Castagnoli said, grabs him, carries him to the back like Razor's Edge style. I was like, I hope he does a Razor's Edge off the stage. Yeah, Angelo Parker and Matt Menard, a couple of loudmouths. Man, they don't shut up. What? Man, but that's what's funny about their characters. They're just really entertaining and funny, and them being loudmouths. And in fact, I like it. So I was like, oh, let me make fun of them just for the heck's sake. So, anyways. Then Wheeler Yuta, now MJF was supposed to address the Philadelphia crowd. Wheeler Yuta addresses MJF. He's ticked off about him, dissing MJF. MJF he called out MJF. MJF calls out, responds to Yuta, and when Yuta wanted to go after him, the Gun Club, Austin Colton Gunn, stood him right in front of him. And I'll tell you what, MJF, man, MJF is the modern day Don Rickles of professional wrestling. I mean, he can insult. He's like he can insult anybody, but with a twinge of Bobby the Brain Heenan and Roddy Piper thrown in. That's what I see MJF as, and that's why people love it. And even though MJF, I would love MJF insult me because I've known every insult known to man. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. I always said, dude, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Give me your best shot in insults. I want to see what it takes to make me want to punch you in the face. That's what I would have said. Now would have said, then you insult me, I'd be like, yeah, try that again. He says he makes more money than we do. Whoopity-doo-dah! We know you make more money than us. You're a professional wrestler. It's what you do. I'm like, good Lord. Duh. Whoopity-doo. You want a cookie, MJF? You want a cookie? Oh, my goodness. Somebody, MJF makes more money than I do. Someone get this man a cookie. Let me tell you something. You keep this, so we keep running your mouth. I'll feed you some NyQuil flavored chicken. All right? You don't want me to do that. I'm having too much fun here. This is great. Anyways, Dariel and Jay Lethal, I think they were supposed to lock up. I think for next week. either next week or on Rampage this Friday night. That's going to be a heck of a matchup. And then title eliminator matchup, Jon Moxley going one-on-one with Juice Robinson, formerly known as C.J. Parker. Why wouldn't they name him after a Baywatch babe? Who's C.J. Parker? Pamela Anderson on Baywatch. How do I know? Because I used to watch Baywatch. Anywho, and the man's married to Toni Storm. Yeah, lived a good life, man. He's living a good life right now. I mean, Juice Robinson, married to one of the most beautiful women in wrestling, in my opinion, in Toni Storm. Come on now. Anyways, Moxley did win the matchup. Hangman Adam Page confronts Moxley, and MJF's got like the chip in his hand. He's like shaking his head. He starts running his mouth, MJF as usual. And then Wheeler Yuta appeared for him in a luxury box and attacked MJF. He got his butt kicked. I'm like, thank you, Wheeler Yuta. Man, I'll tell you what, that was really funny. I was like, MJF, this is what you get for running. Why is it people running their mouths to get their butts kicked? Matt Menard runs his Chad Gable runs his mouth. Braun Strowman's going to kick his butt. Then you got Matt Menard runs his mouth. Bryan Danielson kicks his butt. Now MJF runs his mouth. Wheeler Yuta kicks his butt. There's always a rule of thumb. Be careful who you talk trash to. It's like back in the day when people say, "Oh, it's an open challenge where nobody can beat me." Undertaker shows up and kicks your butt. Anyways, that's how it is, man. So, anyways, Saraya, formerly known as Paige, addresses the Philly crowd. She calls out the women's division. And Toni Storm leading the way. Sky Blue, Will Nightingale, two of the fast rising stars in AEW, in my opinion. You know, Will Nightingale is part of Ring of Honor. Who's the champion Ring of Honor for the women's division? Mercedes Martinez is. Sky Blue, I'm surprised she didn't join. Athena and Madison Rayne came out and answered the call. And then Britt Baker, Rebel, Jamie Hayter, and Penelope Ford. Since Penelope Ford's been joining up, interrupts Saraya. And Serena Deeb joined up with Baker. And then Saraya says she's talking to Tony Khan. She says finally have a boss that can listen to her. Wink, wink, Vince. I'm glad you're gone. Anyways, glad you retired. Anyways, it would be a lumberjack match or a lumberjill for the title. And the interim women's championship, Toni Storm, Serena Deeb. When at it, Toni Storm did retain the title. Yay, Toni Storm. Not a good night for Juice Robinson, but a pretty decent night for Toni Storm. I wouldn't be surprised if Hikaru Shida can get involved in that women's division scrum there. Tony Vaughn interviewed the Acclaimed. Keith Lee interrupts them, congratulates them, but he says, Billy Gunn, you got yourself physically involved. Billy Gunn versus Keith Lee, that'll be a heck of a matchup. Butcher and Blade and Private Party arguing, and Jose and Andrade stopped the arguing. Didn't Andrade fire everybody? What's going on here? I don't know. Andrade must have bribed them with more money to come back. Whatever. And let's see. What we got here? Okay. And then Sonny Schiavone interviews Private Party, and then trying to convince them, hey, you don't need it. Then Matt Hardy interrupts and says, hey, we can do this. We can come back. We can be reunited with the Hardy family office again. We'll see what happens. You know, Matt Hardy believed in the Private Party because he saw a lot of himself and his brother Jeff in the Private Party. We'll see what happens there. Meanwhile, Ricky Starks took on a Ring of Honor standout, Eli Isom, formerly known as the Shinobi Shadow Squad, I think they were known as. And Ricky Starks ended up winning that one, the Rochambeau. Jungle Boy talks about his matchup against Ray Phoenix, but then his rivalry against Christian Cage, and now Luchasaurus, the former Jungle Express tag team partner. And then the world title of Ring of Honor was on the line. Chris Jericho and Bandido defending the title against Bandido, and Jericho ended up winning the match. And then he addresses the Ring of Honor, saying he'll disgrace it, he'll desecrate it, and he'll try to beat up every champion. Most of the champions of Ring of Honor are now in the WWE, or something like Samoa Joe. I think Jericho better be watching his mouth because you never know who he's going to show up. And I'm sure that Jericho's big mouth, another loudmouth, Jericho, every time he runs his mouth, him, Miz, Theory, MJ, all these loudmouth guys, listen, I know you guys play a good job as heels, but keep running your mouth, you're going to get your butt kicked. So, and then he beats up Bobby Cruise, the Ring of Honor ring announcer. How dare he? Bobby Cruise is a cool dude. Chris Jericho, you're a stupid idiot. You just made the list. Anyways. Oh, good Lord. What is going on up in here? That's for sure. Alrighty then. That's all the time we have on this show. Episode 47 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Another AEW Dynamite Event Center episode for you for September 28, 2022. Red Sox won last night 3-1, by the way, which is really cool. Abraham Almonte homered, and so did Alex Verdugo to atone for those, to get those runs in. All right, so 3-1. One more game left, I believe, of the regular season. I think it is tonight, or because I think it's after this. Red Sox are done for the season. They're eliminated from the playoffs, unfortunately. But Aaron Judge, congratulations, 61 homers. Hopefully you break the American League record. All right, I'll see you guys later, and see you next episode. Actually, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Production, and in association with a sweet bumbling Bofa Raver Telepictures and Distribution. See you next episode, and have a very blessed day.